Hello, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, do hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on my updates. Please watch till the end so you can check the sources yourself and try to verify the news. Now, let's get into a story that has many people talking across South Africa and Zimbabwe. Over the past few days, reports began circulating about two Zimbabwean women who have allegedly stolen 40,000 rand from their employer here in South Africa. The details are still emerging, and I'd like to walk you through what's being said, what questions remain, and why you should take all the claims with a pinch of salt until more solid evidence comes through. From what's being reported, the pair were employed in a domestic or perhaps light service role, though the specifics, such as whether it was in a retail shop, a private home, or a business office, are still vague. The employer claims that on a certain date, a significant amount of cash, totaling roughly 40,000 rand, went missing. After taking stock, the employer reportedly zeroed in on the two women as the main suspects, noticed discrepancies in attendance or behavior, and raised the alarm with authorities and social media communities, asking people to be on the lookout. Authorities reportedly issued a wanted notice for the two women, describing them as Zimbabwean nationals, though details such as their names, ages, or last known location haven't yet been confirmed in mainstream media. Some community and neighborhood social media groups have shared images purported to show the women, but without verification by an official source like the South African Police Service. Those could very well be misleading or entirely unrelated visuals. What's interesting and concerning is how fast information has spread. In a matter of hours, the story made its way onto WhatsApp groups, Facebook pages, and even neighborhood WhatsApp circles, accompanied by speculation and heated comments. Some people claim the women are on their way to certain towns, others say they're hiding out in passages or townships near the border, and others make wild guesses about when and how the theft took place. With that, rumors about connections to larger criminal networks or earlier thefts have sprung up, none of which have been corroborated by reliable sources yet. Now, let's take a moment and remind ourselves to separate fact from hearsay. We don't even have confirmed names, clear photographic IDs, or official statements from SAPS about the arrests, or even about warrants issued. That doesn't mean nothing is happening, it just means we need more substantiated information before drawing conclusions. I'd encourage anyone seeing any of the posts floating around to take a deep breath, think twice before sharing further, and maybe double-check with local police bulletins or official news outlets. There's also a bigger context to consider. Stories like this can fuel anti-immigrant sentiment or reckless vigilante behavior, especially when people link nationality with criminality. Whether the women are guilty or innocent, we have to be sure we do justice to them and to the seriousness of the allegation. Tarring an entire group or community with suspicion risks doing real harm to innocent people. So let's be mindful. On the legal side, if warrants are indeed issued, the matter would fall under criminal procedure, and the women would have rights under both South African law and international agreements to fair treatment, identification, and a proper judicial process. If caught, they would have to be charged formally, and the courts would assess evidence and intent. Just because someone is wanted doesn't make them guilty, that's for a court to decide. Until then, their names are in limbo, their story is unverified, and the narrative remains fluid. At the same time, it's worth noting the amount in question, 40,000 rand, isn't pocket change. It's enough to cause serious alarm for any employer, especially if the funds were earmarked for salaries, groceries, or operational expenses. I can imagine an anxious business owner scratching their head and counting till their fingers hurt. On the other hand, posting images online or making assumptions can expose innocent people to risks. It's a tricky balance between public safety and individual dignity. What we do know is that this story is still developing. I don't see coverage from major outlets yet, nor official statements from police or judiciary, or even embassies. But I did come across references to community forums discussing it, as well as local WhatsApp networks buzzing with screenshots of alleged security camera footage, none of which are verified as belonging to this case. It highlights how quickly social media can shape narratives before official information catches up. If you happen to have reliable news updates or you're hearing something from a confirmed police station or reputable broadcaster, drop it in the comments so we can all stay informed. Now, because you've watched till the end, I'm going to let you in on some light relief I came across as I followed this story. First is someone joked that maybe the women just wanted to show they're serious about their savings plan, and what better way to motivate themselves than an exit strategy involving Rand. I mean, imagine telling your friends back home, I'm not just saving up, I'm making headlines for theft in a foreign country. That's one way to fund an emergency bribe at the border, or a very stylish escape plan, they say. Another person wrote that the employer should at least send a thank you card, 40,000 Rand gone in one go. Talk about making a budget vanish faster than morning coffee in office. And then I read someone saying that maybe the women are just confused and thought they were doing a flash sales promotion, 40,000 Rand discount at your service, because who doesn't love a good deal, right? That kind of humor might not suit everyone, but in tense times, a little levity helps us stay sane. Please remember, all images used are for illustration purposes only. Sources used for this news include local community forums, WhatsApp neighborhood groups, unofficial screenshots shared by concerned citizens. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.